background. So looks like the early box office prediction for the Odyssey. Wow, it's looking good. Looks like this movie, although some people are like predicting this movie will open between 80 to 130 million, which looks like quite a big range for it. But I feel like personally this movie could do great. But then again, this movie, it is a R-rated movie. So the audience for this movie will be limited. And the same time, of course, this is the most expensive R-rated movie ever. I think it is like after Joker 2, or like that is what I heard. Because Joker 2 is also quite expensive R-rated movie, which is like crazy. Of course, this movie scale for this movie is unbelievable. If you have seen the other day, Universal Picture, they dropped this behind the scene. They're shooting this movie in Greece, like in a mountain out of nowhere. So they took a lot of effort to build all the production for this movie is just unbelievable. Of course, the other day when the Universal Picture, they confirmed the casting for this movie is Lupita Nyongo as the Helen of Troy is most controversial casting as of now. Obviously, a lot of people are upset despite this controversy for this movie, like the casting controversy. I feel like still this movie is highly anticipated among most people I know, because people are excited to see this movie. Especially this is, I guess, the modern take on this Odyssey, which is 3,000 years old story about end of the day. This Odysseus, he's trying to get back to his home. Of course, recently I was watching this video about, it is based off this Homer, like his poem, but I guess later on there was this translation was done for this poem, and this translation was done by Emily Wilson, and apparently she is this, like a lot of people don't like her translation for this Odyssey, and this movie, it is based on Emily Wilson, her translation, which is making a lot of people nervous. Of course, for this movie's trailer, all the trailer came out for this movie. Looks really good, I guess, end of the day. Only my problem is that I don't like the way Tom Holland character said the father. Other than that, I have no personally any problem, but a lot of people don't like, obviously, the casting choice for this movie. Although most of the casting for this movie, it is confirmed, except for Ellen Page casting. I think as of now, it is not confirmed, like what is like she's playing, right? Cannot see at all. Like, what is the character Ellen Page playing? Like, I'm not sure. A lot of people saying she is playing like Achilles, but it's not confirmed, like there is some AI generated picture of her. I don't know if they're real or not. That means that, of course, a lot of people are really upset that, this movie, it is based on Emily Wilson, her translation, which is a lot of people don't like. And I was watching this video explaining how Emily Wilson, her translation is actually very accurate, like her translation, the way she did, but the reason people don't like the way she translated is very direct, like all the language she uses here, like, I guess, end of the day, these are mythological creature, right? The story and everything, these are like made up story basically. However, the way she translates, I guess, like especially the fantasy, right? Like it takes out the fantasy element from the, like, her translation. That is what I was seeing from people's video, like based on some of the video I saw. Obviously, you have to see the right person video, otherwise you will get wrong information about this, like the Odyssey, right? Like, because one guy, he just like flat out hate Emily Wilson, like for no reason, because she's like some kind of feminist or something. I don't think she's feminist. The way I think she just translated this movie, obviously it was very modern translation. I guess she directly translated. She did not add any fantasy to it. That is the biggest reason people are upset with her translation. I guess, although I have not read it, but that is what I'm hearing. So, this movie's box office, I guess it could go anywhere, like from like 80 to 90. I think 90 is very reasonable, especially for R-rated movie. And it is within that, Oppenheimer also opened that, like that area. So I feel like, yeah, it could open to that number. But again, what? Oppenheimer did end up making $900 something million. I feel like this Odyssey will do great at the box office. But for Odyssey, though, there is only one problem. Like after 2 weeks, there is a Spider-Man No Way Home coming. So it will eat up some of its box office. Then again, this movie will have leg, right? Like this movie is not one of those spoiler heavy movie, like something you can see, I guess, over the time. That's why I feel like this movie may not be front loaded, because there is not much IMAX ticket left, because everything is selling out. So yes, this movie, it is going to be huge, but for now looks like people don't like all the estimate. Looks like they're just like, this estimate range is too big, like 80 to 130. That is like too big range, I feel like, personally. But I feel like this movie could do great if the word of mouth for this movie is good. I think it could make billion, I guess, but at this point, who knows? And that was my thought on this. Let me in the comment, what do you think about this box office prediction? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and rise on next time. Please take care.